Well, my name is Shams Albai, and I'm with the British Columbia Council for International Cooperation, and we're a membership-based organization that has representation from non-governmental organizations right across the province of British Columbia, from Vancouver Island, Prince George, the Comox Valley, Kamloops, all over the province. And we've had a series on the Istanbul principles through a learning circle. And we're very happy that we've had so many organizations and individuals really share about their experience of what is development effectiveness. So in the learning circles, it's really a dialogue and a conversation, and a means to share about the experiences of the organizations in doing their work in a variety of different contexts, very difficult contexts, be it in South and Central America or in Africa. I think many of our members have worked in complex and difficult situations for 20 to 30 years. And they have a great deal of experience in partnerships and environmental issues, in gender issues. And it's really about sharing all of that learning and their experience and best practices.
So I'm Joanna Ashworth. I work with Simon Fraser University in the Centre for Sustainable Community Development. I'm very involved in community-based dialogue and really interested in the ways that when you get diverse people together, you can really learn from each other, and you can actually learn by expressing your own thoughts and realizing actually you want to revisit what you thought you knew, and in light of what you hear other people say. So I think it's just a fabulous form of learning.
Hi, my name is Rosanna Hillier. I'm on the board of BCCIC, and I was part of developing the learning circles at the beginning, and I think it's a very important step for bringing members together to share the real problems that are happening in our work, and I find the level of discussion and disclosure really quite high and impressive in terms of really working together on solving our problems, working in the field and looking at ourselves and how we work as NGOs. Another thing I really like is the fact that there are professors and students from the University of BC in the sessions, because I think it's quite important to mentor young people who are interested in development. I see that as one of the roles of BCCIC. And also to hear the academic perspectives of profs, because we rarely have the time to look into that or learn about that because we're so busy working. So I've been to all 4 of the learning circles, and I think it's been very valuable to hear what people are doing and to find out how similar we are in the way we do things and the issues, and I think it encourages our confidence in our work.
I'm Lisa Sundstrom. I'm a political science professor at UBC, and we've been working together with BC Council for International Cooperation on the learning circles regarding development effectiveness and the Istanbul principles around that. I think it's been an amazing experience for both me and my students. It's been a way for students in the class to really make their understanding of the work that international NGOs do more concrete and more troubled and more complicated than they would have seen coming into the class. And that's been a huge asset for them in looking at the academic material that's related to international development.
Takeaways for me are, we're working in the dialogue circles with the notions of principles. And I think, when we started the series, we all were saying, principles are very abstract ideas in a sense. I mean, they're great. It's great to have a set of principles, but how do these actually work in practice? And so when you have a circle of people all working in different forms of development, you get a chance to really hear about how people understand the principle, how they live it, what the challenges are, and what are some ways that they can actually live up to the principle.
My name is Bridget Watson, and I am a student at the University of British Columbia, and I've been participating in the peer learning circles, and I think for me, what I've taken from that is a renewed sense of optimism, in the sense that I think when you're just bogged down with academia, you can get caught up in a lot of the problems that affect CSOs, but to come here and to see that local organizations are really committed to addressing these problems, discussing them, and trying to implement change has really given me, like I said, a renewed sense of optimism in terms of the whole CSO organizational.
My name's Tessa Lewis. I'm also a UBC student studying international relations. Like Bridget said, these learning circles have also kind of given me a bit of optimism, especially in contrast to a lot of the academic work we do in class. It's been really interesting to kind of take a critical eye to the academic readings as well as to what the practitioners say and see how the opinions overlap or differ. It's also been interesting to be exposed to all the different kinds of development work that we see at these learning circles, because I think a lot of the work that's done here we wouldn't necessarily be exposed to.
My name is Marina. I've been working with community service learning projects with BCCIC, and what I've quite taken away from this is just a lot better sense from actual development practitioners themselves about the challenges, the joys, the frustrations to do with actual development work, which takes our learning away from the classroom, away from articles to actually seeing the realities that practitioners go through, and how us as students, it's very important for us to be aware of these struggles as we ourselves may be entering work fields that relate to this, and have a better idea, a better grounded view about how to relate with multi-stakeholders all around.
My name is Moses Muthoki. I'm from Kenya, working with Education Beyond Borders. I'm also a teacher in Lady Anne Delamere Secondary School in Nakuru. So I'm in Vancouver, Canada, and just came from BCCIC Learning Circles meeting. Kitu kimoja ambacho kimenifurahisha na hii Learning Circles ni kuhusiana na mambo ya vile hawa wafadhili wanavyopenda kuingilia masuala kwa undani sana, na wana discuss vitu kwa undani wakijaribu kutafuta mbinu mpya za kuweza kuendeleza kazi ambayo wanaifanya. Ni muhimu kujua kwamba hawa kama wafadhili wanachukulia kwa mtazamo mpana sana na pia kwa undani mkubwa sana masuala yote ya kuhusiana na maendeleo, development katika hizi nchi zetu ambazo zinahitaji usaidizi kama huu. So it has been a very good experience for me at the Learning Circles. It was really nice, getting to see things dealt with in a very deep, kind of understanding, an exploration of better ways of doing things, of the partnerships between the South and the North, and all this. So it has been very, very good for me. Nashukuru sana.
Learning circles, it's a great way to connect with others. I mean, we do also some informal networking, and I think it's been a really valuable experience for those who have come. People have come again and again, and then sometimes we get newcomers each time, but I think we've built a really strong learning community, and I hope that more people will join us.